behind editing these YouTube videos and doing the voiceovers. It's more fun actually building the airplane. Here I'm just stripping plastic, deburring, and cleaning up the elevator spars. This is occurring slightly before my last video. You can see the horizontal stabilizer still isn't quite finished behind me. I was working on this, waiting for some friends to come and help finish riveting. It's not shown, but I actually did start pulling rivets on the center of the spar and realized that, yeah, I was kind of just bending my rivet gun here over to the side to avoid that side channel. But if you actually pull the rivet in that orientation, the head of the rivet doesn't make solid connection with the surface underneath it, and I'm sure that's much weaker. They make a tool in these situations that's a little wedge with a hole in it that helps you hold the rivet flush and have the gun at an angle, but I don't have one. So I looked around the shop and found that I did have these little M3 threaded inserts that I use for 3D printing parts. It's an easy way to add threads to a printed part. You use a soldering iron to melt it into the part, and you have some nice brass threads. But in this application, if I slip this over the mandrel, it gives just enough vertical clearance for the head of the rivet gun so that it doesn't interfere with the side channel, and now I could pull the rivet, have it straight, and not have it end up crooked. So I ended up drilling out all the rivets, about 8 of them that I had pulled that were crooked, and reinstalled them using this little tool. It's pretty easy to drill out these blind rivets because the mandrel hole is a nice guide for the drill, and as soon as you take the head of the rivet off, then you can just use a punch and punch out the tail end. And finally, I just have a few shots of cleaning up the parts for the balanced counterweight arm. I guess I forgot to video riveting it all together, but that part is done now too.